Greetings and salutations. Prophet Brian, otherwise known as Rastayan, Black Star Movements Association. Yeah, global, international, Black Star Movement, global. Yeah, just here in Canada here. Just a little bit up north, north of the city. Just linking up with some family here. Summertime vibes. Big up. That's the movement.
She had a good trick, he bought her a Range Rover. My life is everything I spend.
Yeah, big up the family there. Congo's done now. Big cousin said, bless up, bless up, bless up. Yeah, man, there on ya. So check up the family there. Big artist this, you know. What's the man's name again? The man that don't know the man.
Oh, you don't know, man. Canada with that. Big ol' who?
What's your page on
my page?
on the thing?
Big ol' me on everything. Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. Yo, follow me, man. BIGONLY.
So what do you do? What do you do? What's your representing? You
I rap, I engineer, I shoot videos, I do it all. Anything to do with music.
Okay. So any new releases lately or what? What's coming out?
My latest release, I honestly just dropped it like June 8th. I dropped the EP after the storm, just to like show people what's going on after I went through some things I went through last summer.
So that's the name, After the Storm?
Yeah, After the storm. All platforms, Spotify, Apple, everywhere.
Okay. So, all right. So be on the lookout for that. Keep up the good work, bro. You don't know, big up every time. Yeah, original Kongs, original Big Star from when? Original Black Star. Rest of the family down here doing their thing. Yeah, some quick things.
Later. Sorry about that.
A bit later, I didn't say I was going.
Oh, because you were waving.
No, I'm videoing a quick clip, so I'm saying what up.
Oh, okay.
That's how they do the nails, man. All that money wasted. Look at the beauty. Look what you guys gotta go through what I can do good for free. For free.
No shit.
For free.
Yeah, you should cut that.
No.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see how long I could go before I cut it.
These are her nails.
Okay, you just doing the tips. Nice.
No, I just put the thing on top so they're stronger.
Can't believe Bridget not find a judgment bar book, man. Send somebody on the hunt, man. What Congo there? You. You. Oh, man, just go. Yeah, just another day here in the Western world. Give thanks for life, making it do what it do. Canada, yeah, all these cookie cutter homes, not a lot of personality, clean though, but yeah, man, we want more than that, Bridget. To get the strength in Africa, African descendants of the transatlantic slave trade, conscious black Africans, you know, Pan-Africans, Rastafari. Yeah, man, build up our own local city, town, and community so we could do it for ourselves. Because, you know, we're looking for ownership, we're looking for independence, we're looking for economical power. Give thanks for the Emancipation Day that just passed, August 1st. The August 6th, Jamaican independence. Yeah, Independence Day, great, but we're still independent. And there's a lot of false hopes and dreams that we really didn't receive anything. Reparations is still needed for redemption. Repatriation for the poor and of not that choose and decide that they want to return to Africa. But without economical freedom, we're not going to really have the true freedom. But to give thanks for the spiritual freedom coming into the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, take control of our minds. And there's still a lot of work, education, knowledge, and wisdom, understanding to eradicate ignorance and break the shackles of mental slavery. But alongside that, we need the economical freedoms, the ability to utilize our resources, the gold, the uranium, the iron, the oil, and all these things, a great, vast amount of wealth that we have in Africa, and make it be of benefit for ourselves. Big up to the Honorable Abraham Chouari there, leading the way for the Burkina Faso in this time and being an example to the rest of Africa, right? So very much needed. Very much needed. Conscious Black People Unite, the Conscious Revolution, Black Star Movements Association, myself, Prophet Brian, otherwise known as Rasayam. Yaman, leading out the way. Big up to all my Ghanaian brothers and sisters. I consider Ghana my home within Africa, my Ethiopian Africa. Black brothers and sisters, they are all Rastafaris as repatriated to the Shashamani, granted to us by our Royal Emperor and King, His Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie I and Empress Menen, as we continue the journey and movement, fulfilling the vision of His Imperial Majesty, the Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey, and the Holy Emmanuel, the High Priest of love and light that risen up in Jamaica there, the Valley of Jehoshaphat, Allegetapan, and reason with the heads of states within Jamaica, the United Nations and the British Commonwealth for the freedom of Black people. Free waterway, 7 to 9 miles of Black Star Liner ship. In this time, we'll even take the planes, airlines, just the mode of transportation to relieve us, the descendants of the transatlantic slave trade, whether you're from Jamaica, the Caribbean, the Americas, all those who recognize themselves as descendants of the African slave trade and subsequent slavery, who have the desire to return home, whether you have the means, the money or not, were taken by force, became prisoners of war. And even though they say that slavery was abolished various times, 1832 in some places, 1834 and so forth, we still haven't yet received the proper means to help to build ourselves as a people, because you take off the shackles and chain, but our minds has also been destroyed, our cultures has been destroyed, 400 to 500 plus years, families ripped apart, taken away from our tribes and our nation and our race and our continent. So just to survive, we had to become something that we weren't. So the remnants of who we were, we're trying to build back ourselves as, Black Rastafaris, Black Hebrew Israelites in these times, various tribes, whether it's Igbo, Yoruba, Ashanti, Mande, Edo, right? Tigrayan, Amharan, various different tribes from all over Africa, Zulu, you name it. Countless thousands of different tribes were taken from our homeland, and we know our ancient people that even go back further than these tribes. So we identify with our Black skin to know that we are Black people. This is our badge of honor. This is our identity for going through the past, the ports. Even though in this time we need passports. When they took us away from Africa, we never had any passports. But it's a requirement now. You have to renew, you have to pay. We see the economical times. We see the President Donald Trump deporting peoples that has made it to the Americas to better their lives. But based on the history and the records, they might have not, received certain documents in the right way. So they have the ICE organization that's set up to basically deport them. Whatever wealth they've accumulated, they're gonna lose that. Even certain family members are at risk of being deported, even though they're probably even born there. So it's a lot of things going on. Everybody have to return back to their own vine and fig tree. see prophecy being fulfilled within a biblical sense, but in a real sense of a secular of what's happening in the world. So, we're supposed to be free. It's one earth, especially these nations of the New World that are colonies of white supremacy, colonization of Canada, colonization of the Americas, British descendants, Dutch, Spanish, Portuguese, and they've accumulated vast wealth, a lot of it from slaving our people, black people, developing and making these cities and these towns, and we are still not the benefactor. We still haven't benefited, even though we're great stakeholders, descendants of those who slaved, sweat, tears, and blood. So we want our justice, no peace, and it's not a call for violence, because we are non-unnecessary violent, though we are defenders of the faith and defend our cause. We're not for violence, we're for justice within the courts, justice within the conscience and morality of humanity, to recognize that wrongdoing deserves justice, because we are people of law, whether it's systematic law, the people of the book, the 10 Commandments, the ancient Chemitical world, the 48 laws of Ma'at, and even before that, we know that law is a structure and a fabric that helps to hold a civilization and a society together, also a community and a family, because it sets a standard that ones could look to for if there's any sort of damage. We seek justice within the law. So the white world, all the other worlds, the Arab world, we can't forget, with the Islamic slave trade, the spreading of Islam, the Islamic Arabic slave trade that colonized Africa. All the evidence is there today with all of North Africa, whether Gaddafi was there trying to help to do a thing or whatnot. Still Arabs that came over, colonized. A lot of the Gaddafi wealth, oil and these things was accumulated from what? Africa, which is black land. So if one's had a conscience, give thanks for that. But any wealth accumulated or taken as a result of occupying Africa, whether it's Sudan, Nigeria, and whatnot, it belongs to us, the generations of born and unborn Africans. It's for our posterity to inherit that prosperity, so that we could safeguard our future, for the children to be able to eat, drink, food, clothes, and shelter, and to have a good life on this earth and leave it for the coming generation. That's how it is. So it's not really good for a race or a nation to come, or a race or nations, and super duper take advantage of those that have a heart of like maybe being less violent, less pervasive, who doesn't really have that desire to go around murdering and genociding off people. And if some of those cases even has happened within Africa, the Rwanda genocide and so forth, it was a result of foreign influences pitting each side against each other, just like within the slavery time. So it's all about waking up, getting the knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding, facing the truth. And we're just pushing for the conscious revolution. This revolution is not saying run out and get a gun. If you want to get a legalized gun, hey, by the law, we don't shy away from that, because every means of scientifical means, administrative, that has been used against the black world, we need to get that, so we could protect ourselves from any sort of injustice. But we're calling for the minds to wake up, to come to the reality of themselves with true knowledge, wisdom, understanding, love, to know that, consciousness is the way forward. Being aware, knowing what's happening, and taking the necessary steps so we could free our mind and put in practice what we sing about and hear about a lot of the times through the reggae music, the Rastafarian culture, which is love and unity, sticking together as a people, as a race, and make Africa great again. One black love, conscious black strength and power. Prophet Brian, otherwise known as Rasayam, our Lord and Empress, blessed of. Let us guide our destiny, my Lord.